Welcome back to ciLiving. Wedding season is still in full swing, and the dresses aren't the only important pieces. Michelle's Bridal is sponsoring today's segment to show you a variety of their tuxedo options. Joining me now is Morgan Stone. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so when it comes to tuxedos, I know a lot of times the big question is, should I rent a tux or should I buy a tux? And what would you say to somebody with that question?
It's a great question we get all the time. Honestly, purchasing is becoming a lot more popular. All of these that we brought here today are purchase or rental. You can do both. So what is probably more common than not is maybe the groom would purchase one and the rest of his groomsmen can rent the same look. So that way the groom kind of wants to, keep his look for his whole, lifetime, and then the guys don't have to. They can pay less to rent. So.
Gotcha. And it's not just for weddings, right? I know there's a lot of homecoming events that are very formal as well. So if somebody who's in high school or college wants to rent a tux for homecoming, what does that look like? Because I imagine they'll come to you and have no idea. So how does that process work?
So we try to make it as easy and stress-free as possible. Usually men, boys, they come in pretty clueless. Sometimes their moms even, but that's what we're here for. We will help them out, make it super easy. We rent for all occasions. Homecoming right now is big. A lot of times for homecoming, they'll rent just like maybe the vest and the pants, or just suspenders and a bow tie. We can do mix and match all the different pieces. We rent a lot of suits for galas here in town. It's been big. Can rent one for the fall fusion maybe.
There you go, exactly. Go in style.
Yes.
And then with that sort of brings up a good point. Say mom can't get son to come to the store. If she kind of knows sizes and things like that, is there a way to do it, or can you order online, or sort of what is required as far as if they don't necessarily feel like they need to try it on?
Sure. That's a big question too, because especially like high school boys are in sports and all the activities. So we've done it over the phone where they kind of tell us this is the dress we have to match, or this is a look he's going for. On our website, they can get measured. There's a couple different easy ways. There's digitally, they can take a picture and get measured.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Easy.
New tech, I love it.
Just download a quick app and it does it for you, so that's great. There's also, we have a step-by-step how to measure yourself. If they can't come in, for weddings, you can book completely online. If the guys are all over the country, or you just want to do everything online, we have that option too.
Amazing. And then you have sort of a shopping portal, right? So how does that work?
Yes, so we would just send the link to the bride and groom. They would fill out all of the groomsmen and dads and ushers information. That would go straight to them. They can get measured on their own by that app, or go to a local bridal shop. They can come in and get measured if they want, if that's easier too. And then we kind of take it from there. The bride and groom, they don't have to deal with anything, which is great.
Which is amazing, because when you're wedding planning, I feel like there are so many stressful pieces. So the more you can kind of delegate, I feel like the better. And especially if you do have a wedding party that's kind of large and spread out all over the country, this is a really good tool to be able to kind of get everybody sorted out without the hassle.
Yes, I feel like tuxedos are kind of an afterthought sometimes in the wedding, or they don't know exactly where to go or what to do. So black tie tuxedo at Michelle's, we got you covered.
And so let's talk about the tuxedos that you have here, and sort of, because again, when I think of tuxedo, I just think of black, and then you either get a bow tie or a tie. But I mean, look at all these options, and I feel like there's new trends of different colors and things like that. So can you talk a little bit about these, and sort of how you would match your pocket square to your tie?
Yes, lots of colors. We kind of brought 3 of some popular ones right now. Brown is super in for the girls and the guys. This, I think, pairs well with like the chocolate brown bridesmaids. We even do brown with black. For fall, this hunter green is great. We paired it with like more of the texture vest, which is fun. So you take the jacket off, it's kind of still a fun look. You can do long ties, bow ties. A lot of times, this guy's kind of set up for the groom, so he's in the ivory tie to match the bride.
Oh, sure.
And you'll have maybe the groomsmen, in the color tie to match the bridesmaids.
And I feel like this is gorgeous. This color, and then the color combination, it feels sort of very fall or even holiday, if you want to sort of elevate the holiday season as well. I feel like you could go with a look like this.
This is a great one. I think that every man needs in his closet. It'd go a long way.
Yes, I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen my husband in a tux, not even at our wedding. So we might have to come to Michelle's Bridal. Well, thank you so much for being here and for sponsoring our segment today.
Thank you.